3, 2, 1, and action. It's been a long 12 episodes, everyone.
Good morning and welcome to episode 12.
Episode 12.
Episode 12 of Truth for Youth. We got a lot of things planned for today. We're going to crown our Snacket champion. We are going to give a large giveaway to someone that participated in that bracket over the past few weeks. This is also our season finale. We'll talk more about that later in the episode.
Believe it or not, we do have busy schedules, and we have a lot of other ministry things going on that we're going to be focusing on the next month or so. So we're going to take a little bit break, but don't worry, we will be back.
But we're going to play a game, and the game that all people like, it's what the people want. Games with consequences.
We're going to play some Bible darts today, Old Testament edition. So basically how this is going to work, Nicole is going to be reading us a verse in the Bible, in the Old Testament. And so after she reads it to us, we are going to guess what book of the Bible it's from in the Old Testament. The way that we're going to guess, Matt, is by throwing our darts at our handy-dandy dart board over there. And so whatever book of the Bible we think that it is, that's what we're going to be aiming at.
Okay.
But the trick is, we got to see how accurate we are with these darts, because even if we think we know the right answer, we have to hit it. And so the way this is going to work is however many books of the Bible we are off, that's how many points we are going to get. And the person with the fewest amount of points at the end of this game will be the winner. And the loser, as always, will have a consequence. Man, I know you're very familiar with that, how that works. And so
Not today.
Not today, he says. He's coming out with a bang. Season finale.
That's right.
And so
I saved my best stuff for last.
So you ready to throw some darts?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Matt, if you miss the dartboard completely, that's an automatic 30 points. Automatic 30 points if you miss the dartboard, okay? All right. So, are you ready?
So that might be better sometimes than
yeah. Just don't break anything. All right. All right, Nicole, what's the first verse for us?
Okay, the first verse is, "Doing what is righteous and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice."
I think I know this.
All right, well, you're up, so throw your dart.
It sounds something in the law, like something in the law at the beginning. So I'm going with Deuteronomy. Dang.
Ouch! So if you're right...
That's a psalm. I'm in Psalms. So the only good thing about that is I'm in the middle of the board and I can really get something from everything. So.
I would agree. I definitely was thinking Deuteronomy also. So here we go.
Oh, and you're just as bad as me!
I hope it wasn't Deuteronomy.
We were actually really close to each other.
Yeah.
But maybe it's in Psalms or Proverbs.
I hope it is.
All right, Nicole, what do we got?
The verse is found in the book of Proverbs.
What? Yes! Are you kidding me?
Proverbs 21:3.
Are you kidding me right now?
That's right.
There's no way. Matt, you're in Proverbs, so you get a 0.
I get 0. We both thought Deuteronomy. We both threw it at the wrong place, and I ended up in the right book, and you were
close. So, all right.
Not bad.
Well, after that, let's go to the next one. Nicole, what you got for us?
All right, so verse number 2. "So Moses collected the redemption amount from those in excess of the ones redeemed by the Levites."
Okay, right. So Matt, you're winning, so you go first.
I would guess that this is somewhere between Genesis and Deuteronomy.
That's what we thought last time.
Since Moses doesn't show up until Exodus, I'm going to go hopefully in between one of those 4 books. And
no, that's what we aimed for last time. Oh! Joshua.
It could be in Joshua, too, realistically.
That's true. All right. Oh, I'm really just kind of aiming for your dart. All right. Well, let's get something up here.
Numbers.
Numbers. Okay.
That's where I wanted to go. Numbers.
I'm glad with numbers. All right. What do we got, Nicole?
The verse is chapter 3, verse 49 of the book of Numbers.
Woo-hoo! Yes.
All right. Hey, you know what? At least, I mean, I only got 2 points there, so I'm good with that. And the sad thing was, I was aiming for numbers.
After 2 rounds, this is actually pretty good.
Well, it's 2-1.
Yeah. So,
Considering we could score 38 points on a throw, I mean, we're doing all right.
that's really good compared to what I thought.
Be.
I thought it could be.
Well, we still
Especially
have,
after how accurate we were the first time.
we still have 5 to go.
All right, number 3. Let's go.
All right, the next verse. For I will then restore pure speech to the peoples, so that all of them may call on the name of the Lord and serve him with a single purpose.
You're up.
That, I feel like could be anything.
I would agree.
I mean, again, I go to the law, but it could be prophetic. It could be Proverbs after the first one.
Realistically, it could be anywhere from Exodus to Malachi.
Yeah, I know where this is. I'm going to just show you where it is with my dart. Yep, Nehemiah. It's exactly. It's exactly. And let me guess, that's what you were thinking too.
That's exactly where I was going with it. Now I just hope to hit it.
I just threw the dart, honestly. Oh my goodness!
Nehemiah.
We both hit it! The same one. So, whether we're right or not, nothing changes because we're showing the same points.
But I legitimately think it's Nehemiah.
All right, so this book starts with the letter Z.
Uh-oh. Nehemiah doesn't start with Z.
It is found in Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9.
Oh boy.
So,
well, listen, I thought Nehemiah, building the wall and stuff, that sounded like a good Nehemiah verse.
hey, I'm with you. Not really. I'm not going to lie. I just threw the dart.
Really?
I was just throwing the dart.
Oh,
somewhere in the middle.
I legitimately thought Nehemiah. Yes.
But it's still close. It's anyone's game.
I mean, it's 1 point difference still.
All right, Matt.
All right.
I still have a slight lead here.
You do.
By like 1.
1.
Okay, so.
And that could change in a heartbeat.
It could. It could. And I'm about to step my game up, so.
All right.
So, Nicole, why don't we hear the next verse?
All right. Satisfy us in the morning with your faithful love, so that we may shout with joy and be glad all our days.
You want to go? He just threw. He didn't care. He just threw. And he got Ezekiel. I'm going to tell you right now, I was not thinking Ezekiel.
I will say that I wasn't looking at Ezekiel either, but.
It sounded very psalmy. Is that a word?
Psalmy?
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 And I'm not going for Ezekiel. We got to.
Well, I can tell you it's not in Ezekiel.
I'm just going to. Could be Song of Solomon. Psalms. Oh, or Judges, didn't it?
I was going for Lamentations, by the way.
This is found in the book of Psalms. Chapter 90, verse 14.
I was right, Matt. I was right. Not as bad as it could have been. But it's bad.
Yeah, I mean,
You were on the wrong. Twice as many as you.
You were on the wrong line.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Really, the key is to hit the right line.
The game's not over. Don't try to give me dart. Tell me how to throw darts.
We only have 3 left.
Well, I'm just saying, don't try to tell me how to throw darts. I've given you all the advantages, too.
Oh, please.
I've heard the people's cry. They're like, I really want to see...
What advantage have you given me
I
in this
really
game?
want to see Matt win a game. And
What
Doug have to do a
advantage of
consequence. You're closer.
Well, I can't help you put the board closer to me.
Well, if I didn't, I would have heard about it, right?
Well, you probably would have.
All right, the next one. The Lord of armies says this: think carefully about your ways.
Okay. Do you want me to just throw or explain what I'm thinking?
Just throw it. You can explain after.
First Samuel. Wasn't thinking First Samuel, honestly.
Can you read the verse one more time, please?
Sure.
Oh, I should have asked you to do that before I threw.
The Lord of armies says this: think carefully about your ways.
Now, Matt, that sounds prophetic. I think it may be Malachi.
I don't want your opinion.
I'm pretty sure I read that in Daniel.
I think you're in the right area, but then again, I really don't know.
So you're just aiming for the middle?
No, I think I'm gonna go for like First Kings to Chronicles there.
Or Second Kings?
Split the difference.
I'm impressed. Your dart skills are pretty good. Wish I knew that before I made us play this game.
All right, so this is found in one of the 3 H books.
One of the 3 H books?
Yeah, either Hosea, Habakkuk, or Haggai. So it's found in Haggai, chapter 1, verse 7.
I told you to go down there for the bottom.
I did not hear that as a prophetic book.
We need to start reading more prophetic books then.
You know, the sad thing is, just within the last month, I read Nahum to Malachi because I was gonna.
Well, you should probably read it again.
Well, I was gonna go through one of those books to preach through, so I read them, and that's not good. I don't have good memory retention there, apparently.
All right, so I'm losing, and it's getting
You're only losing by a couple.
but you're slowly getting away from me here. Matt is winning.
Savor the moment, folks. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
It's stressful, honestly. I mean,
You know what I've come to find out?
what?
The Old Testament sounds a lot alike.
That's true.
I feel like the New Testament, when we do New Testament edition, I think it might be a little easier.
I'll be back for season 2. All right,
verse.
so I need to make up how many books, points? 8 around there. Okay, I can do that in one dart.
And I'm up first.
Yeah, you are. I'm making you go first as long as you're ahead.
No.
All right.
You guys ready? All right, the next verse says, Elijah left there and found Elisha, son of Shaphat, as he was plowing. 12 teams of oxen were in front of him, and he was with the 12th man. Elijah walked by him and threw his mantle over him.
See, when you throw...
Oh!
Oh! The dartboard! Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! I didn't even have time to explain anything I was thinking because Matt just so confident and he missed the dartboard completely. Oh, you know what? We need an instant replay of that right there. Oh, he just throws it and misses completely. Matt, what were you thinking?
I'm not telling you.
What I was gonna say. Woo! What I was gonna say before all that happened is, when you throw names in, it gives some things away, and so, I believe Matt. I'm sure he was.
I was
aiming for
Malachi.
No, you weren't. So I really just had to hit the board. I feel like so. I'm just gonna kind of aim for kind of where Matt was aiming, but let's see what happens here. I gotta catch my breath. Oh my goodness, that was horrible. But you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse. Woohoo!
So, Matt, what were you thinking?
That's Second Kings, I think.
It's not Isaiah, I will say that. But
It's one of the kings. I don't know which one.
all right, where is it from?
First Kings. So Matt was close
No,
if he hit the board.
completely.
First Kings 19:19 is where it's found.
As we just saw, it's anyone's game.
That is the truth.
Now, again, you have an advantage because I'm going first. Because I'm going first.
Yeah, you are up first.
I'm up first. So, really, I need to know this. If I don't know it, anything can happen. Matt, do we want to share what the consequence is before we do this last verse?
Sure.
Why don't you share with the world what the consequence is going to be for our season finale here?
The loser has to dress up in that costume and then go through a drive-through for food. Whether we don't know where we're going for food yet, but wherever we go for food, they have to go through the drive-through dressed up as whatever they are. So that's a little embarrassing.
It is, and it's really hot out today. So
It is
that could be
really
that
hot
could
out
be even
today.
worse. So
It is 90 degrees.
So it all comes down to this dart here.
One dart.
One dart can change everything. I feel pretty safe, but not as safe as I could
Well, you say you feel safe, but you aim for Deuteronomy and hit Psalms one time.
be. Yeah,
so,
well,
I mean,
you
that's-
missed the board, so
All right.
it's anyone's game. So, all right, Nicole, let's hear that last verse.
All right, verse number 7. Though all the peoples each walk in the name of their gods, we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever.
Wow. I feel like that could be in every single one of those books except maybe 3.
I truthfully don't know the answer. So I'm glad you have to throw first. Although I'm not going to base anything off of what he throws.
That's the thing. Like there's got to be some strategy in here. Like I need to pick a region. Like is this during? Like I can see that in the time of the judges, the time of kings.
It could be
It's
any.
But
of
you
them.
know what? I'm being drawn to the prophets. I'm being drawn to the prophets, Matt.
I can tell you right now that it could very much as be in the prophets as it could.
And
be
honestly,
in the
I don't
Judges.
remember the ones that we've done already because I don't
either.
think we'd do the same one twice.
Sure
But if
you're
I
right.
throw for the center, if I hit Proverbs, you have to pick one or the other. I'm going for Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
I feel like that's a safe guess because I feel like I could get within 10 to it. All right, Jeremiah. And I hit Jeremiah. I think that's the safe play, Matt.
The more I've thought about this, the more
You don't know the answer.
I'm going to go towards Genesis.
Genesis?
I'm thinking this could be like Abraham, or even one of the other patriarchs, and because they did a lot of traveling, and it kind of talked about peoples and all them peoples were going to serve God.
Now,
so
I will say before you throw, if it is Genesis, you win.
it's imperative for me to hit the board, though.
But it's right there on the edge. You could
I know.
miss the board.
I know.
And
All
so
right,
that's kind of risky. Like maybe.
Oh, I thought I missed all of my hands.
And he hit Genesis.
I
Okay.
hit Genesis.
All right. What do we got, Nicole?
All right. So the final verse is found in Micah
Micah!
chapter 4, verse 5.
Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! You know what that means, Matt? Do you know what that means?
What?
Means I win. I am the king of darts!
Even if I hit Mike, I wouldn't have won.
I will say, Matt, with your whole explanation of Genesis, you had me convinced. And I was really hoping you missed the board completely. But all right, 84 to 118.
I missed the board.
You did miss the board. That was the game.
It cost me the game.
That cost you the game. It really did. Because that was less than 30. But you know what? It's all good because we get to go through a drive-thru together and get some food.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
The food part.
However, Matt will be dressed in a nice costume as we go through that drive-thru. So, let's get to it. All right, guys, we are here at Best Way Pizza in downtown Huntington, about to go through the drive-thru with the Moose Man.
What's up?
And guys, it's really hot out here, so we weren't gonna make Matt actually put on the entire costume, just the face part. And so we're gonna see what happens here.
We do not recommend you try this at home.
You can't even drive. Hey, I would like a 3-cut special if you could.
Yes, can I get the double deal, 7 cuts and 2 sodas?
What do you want for your drink?
Mountain Dew, please, for both.
Anything else for you, sir?
That'll be all.
Dude, your head smashed up in the ceiling.
You got some money?
Oh yeah.
The winner has to buy.
I told him I'd buy. Dude, this is hilarious.
Oh, here we go. Hi.
Hi. 1165.
All right, Matt. After we had our best way pizza, and after you going through that consequence, the final consequence of season 1, it's time for dessert.
It's really time for what we've been waiting for.
This is what you guys have all been waiting for. It's time to find out who the champion will be.
This was probably my favorite thing through
You think so?
the 12 weeks.
I've really enjoyed it. Next season we're gonna We're gonna do another bracket like this, and the thoughts are maybe be doing some different restaurants.
Yeah, absolutely.
Figuring out what the best restaurant is, but we have to figure out a champion.
We
today.
need to figure it out. We need to determine who it is.
We have our final 4, and that's what you guys voted on this week. Again, we have no idea.
We don't.
What the results are. We had over 300 responses.
Yeah, and that was great. We were hoping for a big response.
It was awesome. So thank you guys for doing that. Before we get to that, though, Matt, I think we need to try them.
We got to try them.
We got to try them and say our final thoughts of what we think. So
let's go with Skittles
Skittles, heavy hitter to start off with, Matt. And if you guys can remember last week, I was kind of throwing a curveball, you could say. Because I've been saying Skittles all along, but those are some good gummy bears that they were matched up with.
They were.
I've always loved Skittles. Pretty much one of my go-to snacks if I'm grab something quick from a gas station. Those and Reese's, I think are my 2 top ones. And so, but I like gummy stuff, so that's why I think Skittles aren't as gummy as gummy bears, but I think that's why I've always loved them. So. I expect them in the top 2.
I've said this before, and especially with the final 4 here. Skittles is probably my least favorite option. So,
You need to get out more.
if I had to give a number 1 overall seed for the bracket, I feel like it could have been Reese's. I'm just saying.
I think, if we would have seeded these, I think Reese's could have been a number 1. And I also think Doritos could have been a number 1 as well. But they're completely different.
They are.
That's why we're doing it this way. We're just kind of going one by one.
I hope Reese's won. Because, whenever I go to buy snacks for whoever wins, I'm going to buy extra for me. So, or teenagers in my youth group. If you bring me Reese's, you might be my favorite student.
I could stop right there. I think those are the 2 best ones. Again, like I said last week, I'm not a peanut butter fan, but Reese's does something to make me love peanut butter. So, I think you could convince me to say Reese's number 1.
I will say, as far as the regions go, these probably would have been most of my top picks for regions.
Again, great chip, and I think you said this last time. If your wife tells you to pick up a bag of chips at the store, this is what you get.
It's probably going to be Doritos.
And I know, again, our teenagers go through a lot of Doritos throughout the year, so I feel like
Winter retreat, we buy more Doritos than any other chip.
agree. Do I think they won? I don't see them knocking out.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
we'll find out.
I don't think Trail Mix did though.
I hope they did, just because that would be the biggest upset of all time, in my opinion.
I would be more shocked about that than the fact that I beat you at darts.
Probably.
I mean, that is. But again, I feel like if there's someone. I've met a lot of people who don't like raisins. So, Trail Mix has raisins in it, so they have to go through and pick them.
Not all trail mixes, though.
Well, the main
Most of them.
kind. They go through and pick out the raisins. So, all right, Matt, you've tried them all. Final thoughts. Who do you think's got it?
I've said this from the beginning. I'm going with Reese's.
You know what? You convinced me. I'm with you. I think Reese's won.
Wow.
Right behind Skittles. Because Skittles, again, you can't go wrong there. How are we going to do this, Matt?
We're going to. It's not going to be on the screen. I'm just going to tell you. Well, it'll be on your screen. Hold on. I gotta silence my
Every time we pull out the snacks, the phones start ringing.
I tell you, it's
like
someone
people
knows we're eating
know
snacks.
and they want some.
We're gonna at number 4, number 3, and then we'll tell you the champion.
All right, so what you're about to say, that's what got 4th place.
Correct.
Which is still pretty good. I mean, you won your region. you got yourself a championship. Just not a national championship. So, what do we got, Matt?
All right, coming in at number 4 at 5.6%.
That's not very much.
5.6%. Trail mix.
Yeah.
They had a good run,
Yeah.
but really up against the juggernauts, they didn't have a chance.
Yeah, and I think we both mentioned last time, this is probably the one we wouldn't have guessed to be here.
Right.
But I don't think it's wrong that it made it this far, but yeah. Trail
Yeah.
mix party stops now.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Coming in at number 3.
all right, and so this place, we're on podium now. We're on the podium now.
Coming in at number 3 at 25.1%.
What? 25.
25% is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
What?
At third place, 25%.
What's wrong with you people?
Wow.
Third place?
Wow.
I'm shocked.
Wow. That is not what I envisioned for this. Apparently, I am one of the majority, or the minority that
Wow,
likes
we
Reese's.
both said that we thought Reese's won.
Yeah.
Third place. It's a bronze medal, podium finish, but I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. We're down to Skittles.
Skittles and Doritos.
Doritos. Oh, man.
And your winner at 42%. Second place came in at 27%, by the way. Only 2% different than Reese's.
so yeah.
Your champion,
So this was not even close.
the greatest snack of all time is the original Skittles. 42% Skittles champion.
This is your champion.
This is a champion.
Wow.
That is something that I did not see coming.
I didn't either. And I've been voting for these guys all bracket long. Man, so I got some Skittle lovers out there.
142 of 338 votes were for Skittles.
Wow. You guys surprise us every week. Way to end the season with a great snack. So, next time you're at a gas station, wherever it is, grab a bag of Skittles because that's what everyone loves.
I'm a little sad. I don't like Skittles. I said Skittles is number 4.
I don't know, Matt.
Wow.
That's what the people
That's
have
what the
spoken.
people want.
People have spoken.
We are now going to give away what we will call hundreds
of Skittles.
of Skittles.
Hundreds of
Probably thousands of Skittles. So behind me on the screen, you can see who is going to pop up. We're going to play this thing, and whoever it lands on is the winner of
the giveaway.
The giveaway.
So yeah, every week that you guys filled out a bracket or a survey, each round your name was put in. So if you voted every week, you got a better chance of winning. And like Matt said, one lucky fan is going to be winning.
So we're gonna let this spin for a while because there was a lot of people. In fact, I don't even know how many people we put in there. Over 100.
Oh yeah, easily
for sure. So we're gonna let this spin, and eventually we'll stop it. And
No, my name's not in there, right?
neither's mine.
Okay. Because I would really love to get some Skittles.
And there's a lot of names to cycle through there.
Could be yours.
Could be yours.
Could be yours. So what are we gonna do here, Matt?
Let's count it down. Let's count it down from 5.
All right.
Count it down.
Count down with us. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gavin Hall. Congratulations, Gavin. You will be receiving thousands and thousands and
Skittles.
thousands of Skittles.
All right, Gavin. I am not going to reach out to you. That is part of how we play these giveaways. So watch the video, text me, and we will get you your Skittles very soon.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations to Gavin on being the big giveaway winner for season 1 here of Truth for Youth, and yeah. This is the end, Matt.
This is it.
This is not the end, but it's the end. End of season 1. Me and Matt, we have a lot of other things coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Different ministry things that we need to be putting a lot more focus on. So we're going to be a little bit busy. So we decided we're going to take a few weeks off, but don't worry, we will be back. Truth for Youth season 2 will be back. End of summer.
End of summer.
A new day and a new time also, right, Matt?
Yes. So we are going to be back August 31st.
August 31st.
Which is a Monday, which is our new day. We didn't want to do Fridays because, first of all, you're going to be in school.
Look, here's the deal. You're going to be starting
Football.
school back up. And we know how dreadful Mondays can be. We're right there with you. And so we thought if we switched to Mondays, maybe that could give you a little bit of something to look forward to at the beginning of your week. So
8 o'clock on Mondays, starting August
8
31st.
p.m.
8 p.m. Yes, sorry.
Yep. 8 p.m. Monday evenings is when we'll be back for season 2. Make sure that you plan on coming back for that. We've already got all sorts of things planned and some games that we'd like to do. We want you guys to stay connected with us. One thing that you can do if you haven't already, make sure you go to our Facebook page, Truth for Youth, and like our page so you can stay connected with us throughout the summer. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so that way you will know exactly when the next video will be live. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do that. Matt, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, just to finish up, me and Pastor Doug have talked about doing something like this for a while. We never really had a good opportunity to get it started because life before quarantine was busy. So this was fun. I'm glad that we started this. I'm glad that we're doing this. We hope that during this very uncertain time over the last 3 months that you've been able to laugh, play along, maybe even win some stuff. And we hope that through our 12 weeks episodes that you also learned some things and grew closer to Christ during these episodes. So
Yes.
We want to thank each one of you for watching. And like Pastor Doug said, we will be back.
Yeah, and as you're waiting for that time, if you didn't watch all the episodes, you can always go back and rewatch season 1 and see all the fun things that we did. Another thing, as we're looking ahead to next time, hopefully, we'll be back together with church and youth group, and so we'll be able to interact with a little bit more with you guys through these episodes, and we're looking forward to that. We love it when we hear feedback from you guys. I forgot to mention this earlier, and I told a certain viewer that I would give a shout out. I really got hammered for not putting Swedish fish, Matt, on the bracket. Swedish fish, and I don't know how I missed that. But that's a great snack. So if you think Swedish fish should have been on the bracket and you think maybe they should have been named the greatest snack of all time, comment below and let us know. And we will try to do a better job next time when we put these brackets together. But yeah, as Matt said, it's been fun. Kind of something we can be thankful for. Even during this interesting time that we're living in, we were able to start something like this, and we're looking forward to how we can continue to do this in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking with us.
Have a great summer.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you at the end.